Hi there, Professor McCullough here, and today we're going to be talking about charts. This whole unit is about charts, which are well documented in Chapter 4. So be sure to read this chapter. It's a pretty important one. Now, charts are one of the most useful tools available in Excel. Excel gives us the ability to make our data really useful for presentation purposes. Charts allow us to really paint a picture that doesn't necessarily emerge by just looking at the data. So today we're going to talk about how to make a few charts, starting with the pie chart. And the pie chart is arguably the most basic of charts. It's unique among the Excel charts in that it shows data in proportion. So you have a circle, that's the pie, and it demonstrates that if that pie is 100%, what portion of that is composed of all of its different components. Also unique about the pie chart is that it only has two ranges of data, right? It's got the labels that go on each of the slices, and it's got some number that represents how big that slice should be. And as we'll see, making a pie chart with Excel is super easy. So quick demo here on how to put one together. Let's make up some data. Let's make it about pi. Pi, I like pi, and I was thinking about pi as I was putting this video together. So let's make it a survey of people's pi preferences. So we'll say pi type here, and let's say number of votes. So an imaginary survey documenting people's pie preferences. Of course, we have to start with the All-American apple pie, and cherry pie is a strong contender. It's pumpkin spice season, so pumpkin surely needs to be on the list. And personal favorite, key lime, is going to go there. So I will make these numbers up. These are not real numbers. Let's go 23 for apple pie and 21 for cherry. Pumpkin pie, not as strong. And, key lime makes a strong showing. Still coming in last. All right, as always, when we want to make a chart, we want to highlight over the information that we want to be included. We want the number of votes. We want that label. Okay, we want the pie type listed as well. So we highlight on both of these columns in their entirety, and then we go to insert, and we can see the pie chart there. We'll keep it simple and just do the two-dimensional pie chart. And there it is. Okay, this is the number of votes. Let's make it number of votes by pie type for our title. It's a little more clear. And one thing that's missing that's useful is the percentage. It'd be nice if the percentage were listed here. I mean, we got a general sense of the magnitude of each of these pie types, but a number would be helpful. If we go up here under the chart design menu, we can kind of scroll through a whole bunch of different types that might be most useful. Here's style 3, and as we see, that's got a percentage on there. That's pretty nice. So why don't we go with that? Okay, let's go ahead and move this chart to its own sheet, right? And we can do that if we control click, and we can do move chart, and let's set it as a new chart. Let's do pie preferences pie chart. We'll click OK. Now we have a lot more room. And some other changes that we might want to make on this chart. Okay, this legend over here, I don't like it. I don't like having to look over and say, wait, what's blue? Blue's the most popular pie. What is it? It seems to me that information should be right next to the percentage, right on the slice itself. And so if we want to make adjustments to the layout, we can go to quick layout and it shows us some examples. Okay, this example shows it's got the title and it's got the label next to the percentage. Obviously, there's some other options that you can choose from as well, but that one sounds pretty good. If we click on that, now we have each one of the slices with the type of pie and the percentage of votes that it got. So that's pretty cool. Another cool thing that we can do is we can pull out one of these slices. Okay, maybe we're having a discussion about which pies to have, and yeah, key lime is just out, and maybe pumpkin is on the table. So we're taking this very seriously. So, we've made a chart about it. We're going to debate whether pumpkin should be included at this event. Notice I've clicked on it twice. That calls the pumpkin slice is the only thing now highlighted. And if I drag it out, there it now sits out. So now we're setting up the discussion about pumpkin. That's the basics for making a pie chart. Good luck. Let me know if you have questions.